So, Mr. Neier,
Yes.
would you like to tell me a little bit about what your company is and a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, the company that we have is it's called Neier Incorporated. We haul industrial waste in the states of Indiana, surrounding states. We're licensed, has and non-has for used oils, waters, sludges.
What year was your company started?
In 1989 is when we started the waste company.
Okay, and how was that company started?
Well, it started basically with 5 trucks and 5 tankers, and I bought the authority to run those trucks in the states, and put up basically everything we owned at that time. I was into the farming with my dad and my brother at the time, and I decided I wanted to maybe venture out and do some other things along with the farming, and so I put up about everything we had and ventured into that. Was in the trucking business 15 years before that, hauling grains and fertilizers and stuff for the farms.
And then when you took on the industrial waste hauling business, did that kind of boost what you were bringing in, and kind of that new venture really helped out?
Yeah, I was motivated to do maybe other things, entrepreneur to do other things, and always had a drive to look into doing other things.
So I know your company does a little bit of industrial cleaning, such as factories and things of that nature. Tell me a little bit about more of that and how you got into doing that.
Well, along with the waste, factories produce waste. You could have anything from like factories that make bearings or any lubricants that factories put off, coolant waters, and anything from leachate waters out of landfills. But anyway, our biggest avenue was cooling waters and lubricants and oils, and then in their manufacturing, they would their machines put off dirt, and they need to be cleaned, and their pits and their tanks, and we have industrial cleaning equipment such as high vacuum trucks and power washers, jetters. We clean trenches, flumes, tanks, confined space, such as we even go as far as cleaning rail cars out. When waste is brought in on rails, we have equipment that can clean out all different quantities and different avenues of needs.
Okay.
That's one of our strong keys in this company. It's not just the trucking per se; it's the revenue that the cleaning brings in. That sets us apart from a lot of other companies, from trucking companies.
Okay. You recently bought a new truck called Kingvac Phase 2, and it's got a hydro excavator on the front of it. I think that's pretty interesting because not only do you do industrial cleaning, but you also offer hydro excavating as well.
That's correct. What that truck is capable of is they call it locating. It usually locates utility lines, any type of utilities where excavation is being dug. This truck will actually dig with high pressure water and vacuum. It's a remote control boom with high vacuum, high pressure water, as I said, and you can a company will go out and they'll locate the line, and then we basically will expose it. We call it daylighting. We'll dig with water. It's good for locating fiber optic lines. A lot of people use this for that because it will actually dig without cutting through the lines, because you're digging with water versus a backhoe, or they'll just tear into it. Yeah. We can actually just expose it, make it clean, and there it is.
It's one thing to say you can do something, but it's another thing to show up and for the customer to see that you can actually do what you're saying.
Yeah, it's real important. A customer, you can go to a customer and say, well, what if I had this piece of equipment? And they'll just sort of laugh you off because, they're not going to deal with anybody that says, what if? You basically buy it and then you go in and sell it. And that's what we've done to this company, and sort of its success is purchasing what we think there's a need, and where we can set ourselves apart from the competitors, and then go for it. And there's risk in that, but I think we've achieved that and have opened doors for a lot of new business.
I mean, how do you weigh out your options in order to make that decision? Like, this is really going to take off, or this may bust.
Everything builds around it, and word spreads, and now we're out here in the contract world, and they know about us, and it's just opening up a whole new avenue for us.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what exactly your customers are, like what you have to go through by contracting out,
well, first we go to a customer and we have to be approved, and we have to be put on their vendors list. We have to show them proof of insurance. We have $5 million of liability and coverage. We have to give them certificates of insurance. They cost $100 a piece to get them done. Customer needs that. We need to look good on what they call a DOT safer service, which shows that basically it's a service you can get on, and it shows the customer basically what we're made of out here in the working world as far as our safe rating on the highways when it comes to the trucking side. Then after that, after you get on their vendors list, then it's just basically sell from there.
Okay, Mr. Neier, well, thank you for your time, and learned a lot today.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Come again.